one lives in a sort of evolving environment in which information technology is a critical element, access to information. You read newspapers, you listen to news, you watch television.
Access to information is central to the enjoyment of all other rights. The underpinning principle is that public bodies hold information not for themselves, but as custodians of the public good.
L'information, c'est l'oxygène même du développement, c'est l'oxygène même de la démocratie, c'est l'oxygène des droits de l'homme. En fait, l'accès à l'information lui-même, c'est un droit de l'homme pour tous et qu'il est important.
My rights should be I should have access to the information when I look for it. You know, they should be able to provide for the most appropriate or relevant information. But I think I also take a part in looking for the information.
The year 2013 is special as the African Union celebrates the Golden Jubilee of the founding of the African Union and its predecessor, the Organization of African Unity. In its short life, the continent has made significant progress in promoting and protecting human rights. The right of access to information has been part of this progress. Article 9 of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, adopted in 1981, recognizes the right to information by holding that every individual shall have the right to receive information.
It should be available in public places, like, for example, at hospitals or at Home Affairs. If I step into a Home Affairs office, they should be able to tell me what is the process and what are the requirements.
The Model Law on Access to Information for Africa, adopted by the African Commission on Human and People's Rights in February 2013, provides African governments with a reference point for reforming or developing national access to information laws. In South Africa, the Access to Information Law empowered citizens to effectively participate in government decision-making.
When the government tried to forcibly remove us, it was in 2002, June, rap ends just came into the area, obviously with police backup. The community had to resist. The councillor, on the one hand, is giving a figure that so many people from Temeke has benefited. We don't agree with the number that he's mentioning. So we said, no, we need to get information to say how many people exactly benefited in Lehigh. We sought to approach the South African History Archive so that they can assist us.
People not only knew that a development was happening, but that's in fact about as much as they knew. They wanted to know who was being moved there. They wanted to know why they were having mysterious censuses done in their community. They wanted to know what the prioritizations were for who moved there. The conditions in that community weren't great. There were a number of service delivery issues that they had, and yet a development was happening over the road and they didn't know whether this would benefit them or not benefit them. Working after that interview with the community, came back, did an extensive request for documents to the Johannesburg city, and they responded very promptly, giving us all the information we needed. Moved that onto the community, and they've been using that to try and move forward.
Reliable information enables citizens to access public services. Through proactive publication of funds sent to schools, Government of Uganda helped to reduce leakage of funds by 80%.
It's important to know information from that school because our students expect them to go there. We need to know if the resources is not stolen.
The Open Government Partnership, a global multilateral initiative to promote transparency, citizens' participation, fight corruption and harness new technologies, provides greater opportunities for Africa's transformation. Africa may have made commendable strides in developing frameworks to guarantee access to information. Advocacy around the right is growing on the continent, thanks to the active involvement of civil society organizations as Africa Freedom of Information Center and members, and the collaboration of the African Union and its respective organs. The challenge ahead for all stakeholders is to give freedom of information its rightful place as the vehicle for Africans to enjoy their fundamental human rights. To this end, In the Jubilee year, civil society organizations as Africa Freedom of Information Center and members calls on African governments to ratify all African Union treaties that guarantee the right of access to information, adopt and effectively implement national access to information laws, embrace the Open Government Partnership by gaining membership and promoting its principles,